Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, Yash. So here we go with the disclaimer. It is hereby declared that the production of the said content is meant for non-commercial, scholastic, and research purposes only. We admit that some of the content or the images provided in this channel's video may be obtained through the open Google image searches, and few of them may be under copyright protection. Such usage is completely inadvertent. It is quite possible that we overlook to give full scholarly credit to the copyright owners. We believe that the non-commercial, only for educational use of the material, may allow the video in question fall under fair use of such content. However, we honor the copyright holder's rights and the video should be deleted from our channel in case of any such claim received by us or reported. Yeah, once again, very good morning. Very good morning to all my dear students. I hope you all are fit and fine. Now, my question is that how many of you have not submitted assignments yet? Is there anyone who have not submitted yet?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, could you check that whether you have received my assignment or not?
Okay. Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Kajal has done. Let me check one by one. Everyone go through everyone's assignment. But as my laptop is super fast, so it takes some time. The Kajal and Yash done. Check for the Vidya. Done for Vidya too. Now it's your turn, Sneha. You have yet not submitted, Sneha.
Yes, sir. I think there is some problem in turning in. Can I submit now, sir?
Sneha, yours is not submitted. Kindly submit it by today only.
Sir, can I mail you?
You can mail me also.
Sir? Hello?
Yes, Sneha, you try to upload on Classroom itself. If not happen, then you may mail me. But whenever you mail, just give me reminder on my WhatsApp that sir I have submitted. So I'll fetch it from the mail and keep it in a separate folder where I used to submit, where I used to keep all the assignments.
Yes, sir. So you have received the mail, right, sir?
Uh, right now you have sent.
No, no, no.
Hmm. So
Sir, I
once,
will resubmit it on Classroom.
okay, you please resubmit on Classroom. If it doesn't happen, send a mail to me and same time also give me reminder that sir I have mailed to
Oh,
you so I can fetch your assignments from the mail.
okay, sir.
Yeah. Now Bhavya has also submitted. We are done. Indra has also submitted. Charmi has also done. Chandni, Chandni done. Jay has done. Creamy has also done. Then Ishita, has also done. Anjay, Ruby has done. Leela, Leela, yours is pending. If Leela is there in the classroom, then
Sir, I will
please,
submit it, sir.
Leela, yours is not showing.
Okay, sir, I will submit again.
Please resubmit it.
Okay, sir.
Leela, your assignment is not showing. Please resubmit it.
Yes, sir, I will submit it now.
तो स्नेहा एंड लीला, आप दोनों आज मुझे मेल कर दीजिए, और मेल के बाद मुझे एक रिमाइंडर भी दे दीजिए कि सर वी हैव सबमिटेड, काइंडली चेक इट आउट। तो वो मेल में से मैं पूरा आपका डेटा जो है वो फेच करके ले लूंगा।
Okay, sir.
एंड अभी 4 लोगों का बाकी है। यश अग्रवाल, विराज गोकानी, शिवांगी पंड्या एंड सागर सोमानी।
No, sir, I have submitted.
Okay, yeah, done, got it. Yours is showing in the different file. Sagar, yours is done. Sagar Somani, did. Check for the Shivangi. It's in the different folder. Shivangi is not submitted yet. Shivangi, yours is pending. Viraj, Viraj, yours is also pending.
Sir, I will
So,
check it. Yes, sir.
yeah. So, Sneha, Leela, Viraj, Shivangi, these four, and let me check for the Yash Agrawal. Yes, yours is also pending. So, total 5 has yet not submitted. I request all 5 to submit it by today only. Yash Agrawal, Viraj, Shivangi, if you want to note it down, please note it down. Yash Agrawal, Viraj, Shivangi, Neha, and Leela. These are the 5 students who have yet not submitted their assignments. Please take a serious note of this. Kindly submit it by today itself. Yash, Raj, Leela, Neha, Shivangi. Yeah. So now today we are going to start a new module, that is the third unit, and the name of third unit is Securities Lending and Borrowing Scheme. How you can use your security, जो shares आपके पास already available है, how you can utilize those shares, and with the help of those shares you can make a trade. So for that I do have one video from forgot his name. It's Mr. Shrest, and he belongs to HDFC. He is, I think, product manager of HDFC, and a person having really very nice knowledge. He is a prominent speaker. So he has conducted one webinar. So I do have the recording of that webinar. So I'll share it with you. It explains all the benefits of SLBS, Securities Lending and Borrowing Scheme. You guys, please be online. And if you are not able to hear it properly, if the video cut down or if the video is not showing properly, please unmute yourself and speak. Okay?
So basically, the main advantage of this particular product is that you can make an income without taking any kind of a risk and without doing any kind of a investment. So let us start our presentation. So very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gaurav Shresht, and today we have a webinar on a very interesting topic, which is SLBM, Securities Lending and Borrowing. On for a long term, and you can earn a monthly income on your portfolio. So basically, the main advantage of this. Very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gaurav Shresht, and today we have a webinar on a very interesting topic, which is SLBM, Securities Lending and Borrowing. Now, SLBM, as the name suggests, it's a product where you can lend your stock that you have in your Demat account for a long term, and you can earn a monthly income on your portfolio. So basically, the main advantage of this particular product is that you can make an income without taking any kind of a risk and without doing any kind of a investment. So let us start our presentation. So as you can see, there are basically two main participants which is involved in SLBM. One is lender and another is the borrower. So lender are mostly long-term investor, long-term or a short-term investor. Any client, any investor who who don't want to sell their stock in a coming 3 months time or in coming 6 month time at least, they can be a lender. They can lend a stock for a particular contract duration. A borrower are mostly arbitrager. What they do basically, whenever there is a positive spread, whenever the cash price is trading above the future price, and there is an arbitrage opportunity, they can short sell in a cash market. They will buy in a future market, and they will use the stock from a lender to create an arbitrage position. So most of the borrower are arbitrager. Now again, 90% of the borrower are institutional arbitrager, but 10% of them can be and short seller in a cash segment market. Now all of you are aware that there are many companies who are not available in FNO, and in case someone want to do a short selling in that particular stock for a positional basis, for that they will require an delivery. So for that, what they can do, they can short sell in a cash market, they can get in stock from a lender, and they can provide it as a delivery. So this is also one way how someone can be a borrower. But mostly 90% of them are arbitrager or some kind of an system trader, and someone might also be using an option strategy or option on future or any other way for which they will require a delivery of a particular stock. The main feature of SLBM is that it does not carry any kind of a risk since it is completely backed by NSCCL. NSCCL stands for National Security Clearing Corporation Limited. So NSCCL basically acts as a financial guarantor for the entire transaction. What NSCCL also does is, they charge a hefty margin from a borrower part. If some borrower is borrowing a stock of, let's suppose, 1 crore rupees from you, a borrower have to keep with exchange 1 crore 25 lakh rupees for the entire contract duration. Not only that, NSCCL also have a mechanism of auctioning process. In case even after a margin, if a borrower default, NSCCL will make sure that through auctioning they will bring back your share and deliver it back to you. So NSCCL take all the measure and act as a financial guarantor for the SLBM transaction. Not only for the lender but also for a borrower. Overall stock eligible for the SLBM is more than 370. Now this data keep on changing on a month-to-month basis. NSC updates the data on their website. The normal thumb rule is that all the FNO stocks are available, and apart from that, the E group stocks are available for the lending and borrowing. The contract duration for SLBM is starts from 1 month and goes up to 12-month period. Obviously, the liquidity will always be available in the first 2-month contract only. So for the current month, as you can see, it's the December month is going on, so you will find more liquidity in the January month contract and Feb month contract. After a few days, after 1 week or 2 week time, the liquidity will shift from Jan month to March month, and Feb month will remain the most liquid contract. Again, the normal, the thumb rule for the liquidity is that any contract which has an expiry between 30 days to 45 days will have the best liquidity. So you can see the participants in SLBM. With lender and borrower, there is two brokers also will be which will be participate in the entire procedure, entire mechanism. So from lender part, there will be a lender's broker. From a borrower part, also there will be a borrower broker, and in between there will be an exchange, NSCCL, which will work as an overall mechanism. Now, benefit for the lender is obviously you can earn an extra income from your idle portfolio. The stock that is already lying in your account and you're not able to make any profit, you can just, on a monthly basis, you can lend it. You can give it on a rent, just like you, rent your properties or your car, and you can earn a monthly income. There is no limitation of minimum quantity to lend. You can even lend one quantity. You can even lend 1 lakh quantity, given that there is a liquidity. For all the corporate action, it's a lender who will be getting the benefit, so there is no issue for the corporate action. The only thing is that there is a Series A and Series B. So in the case of a Series A, the moment corporate action is announced, the contract will get foreclosed and will be settled on a pro rata basis. That's the only difference. But you will be entitled for all the corporate action, so there is nothing to be worried about. Also, as we have already covered, there is no counterparty risk, as all the transactions are guaranteed by the clearing corporation, which is NSCCL, National Security Clearing Corporation Limited. And the last benefit for the lenders is that transaction done in SLBM will not be treated as a sale transaction. It will be a normal lending transaction. It will not be considered as a sale transaction. Hence, there will be no, tax liabilities. There will be no, the transaction that is done will not be considered as a selling transaction. Now, coming to our borrowers, in case someone want to borrow, one of the major reason is obviously, as we have already covered, the arbitrage opportunity. That is the difference between the cash and a derivative market. Now, once in a while, the situation arises in the market when the cash price goes above the future price. Now, in this scenario, obviously, to use this arbitrage opportunity, you need to short sell in a cash market and buy in a future market. Now, in order to short sell in the cash market on a positional basis, you need to deliver a stock. Now, for that, what borrowers do, basically they borrow a stock from a lender. So this is one of the major reasons why someone will borrow the stock. Apart from that, as we already covered, short selling is the second most biggest reason why someone can do it. Also, the third reason can be the shortage in delivery. So someone might have, someone might borrow the stock in order to avoid an auction or a seller shortage in the cash segment. Same with the FNO, same with the future and option. Someone might, borrow a stock in order to avoid a physical settlement arising in a derivative segment. Now, how you can start, whether you want to lend it or you want to become a borrower, how you can start the process. The process is very simple. So first of all, you have to get an SLB privilege done. SLB privilege as of now is still an offline process, although in the coming days, it will be available on the online portal also. So, in coming time, you will be able to take the SLB privilege from the online website only. But as of now, it's still an offline process. So for that, you need to download a 6-page form from our website. Once you've downloaded a 6-page form, you need to do a signature on all the pages and submit it to the nearest HDFC Securities branch, or you can directly send it to our head office address, which is mentioned in the form itself. So this is our website, hdfcsecurities.com. In this, you have to go in a product section, and on the left hand side, you can see equity, and third last option is SLB, Securities Lending and Borrowing. So you have to click into that, and SLB page will open up. So at the top, you can see the brief detail is given regarding the product, and the second detail is how to get a privilege. You have to click into this, and an SLB privilege form will open up. So this is a 6-page form. 6 signature will be required. No supportive document like PAN card or other card. Nothing. Only 6-page form, signature, your details, and you have to send it to the address which is mentioned right at the bottom, our head office address. Obviously, you can also send a form to your relationship manager, and he can also forward it to the head office after cross-checking everything. Now, once the SLP privilege has been done, the second part that comes up is an order placement. Now, how to place an order? For placing an order, again, the process is offline. So you have to just give a confirmation to your relationship manager. As a client, you just have to give a confirmation, and that's it. Rest of everything for order placement and everything will be done by our backend team and by your relationship manager. So in that process also, you're not in any way involved. The moment you have given a confirmation, the order will be then placed, and you will receive a contract note, hard copy, within 7 working days. Now, where to get the live rate? So one of the way to get a live rate is go to the NSE website and check it under SLB segment. So this is an NSE website, nseindia.com. In this, you have to go on the left hand side, live market. And in the live market, you have to go in the SLB segment, which is the fourth last option. Once you click on SLBM, or SLB watch will open up. In that, you have to click on a month, which you can see Jan 2020. And once you have clicked it, you will get a down drop option with Series A and Series B. In Series B, again, it's completely an individual choice. You can try it Series A also. But mostly the liquidity will always be available in Series B. So we will suggest to go in a Series B. In Series B, always go with the first 2-month contract. So I'm going with the February month contract since it has a expiry between 30 to 45 days. Again, the expiry of an SLB contract happens on the first Thursday of every month, not on the last Thursday, just like FNO. The expiry happens on a first Thursday of whatever contract month it is. So the Feb month contract, today is 16th of December. So it's approximately the expiry is between 30 to 45 days. So we will go with the Feb month contract. You can see the expiry will be on 6th of Feb. So the rate, how to read the rate? So you can see on the left hand side, there is the company name. Then you can see the best bid and best offer, followed by LTP and spread. Now again, spread is the most important thing, since spread is will give you an indication that what is the code that you should basically quote it. Right now you can see for Yes Bank, the best bid is available at 2.3 and best offer is available at 2.90. So what this means, that someone is ready to borrow the stock at 2.30 level. So if you have, let's say, 500 quantity or 1000 quantity, you can get it 2.30 per quantity in SLBM. Same with Infratel, someone is ready to borrow a stock at 2 rupees per stock. TVS Motor, someone is ready to borrow it 7.10 rupees per stock. Bajaj Paint 7.25 per stock, and India Bull Housing Finance 3 rupees. Someone is ready to give you for per stock. So how the mechanism works? Basically, let's suppose you have a Yes Bank 1000 quantity. You have landed at 2.30 rate. So 2,300 rupees will be the gross income that will come in your account on a T+2 day after deducting all the brokerage charges and GST. And the share will be out of your account on a T day itself. The share will again come back on 4th of February, as we have already seen. That is the first Thursday. And this is how the entire mechanism basically works. So once you have seen the rate, you can place an order. To get a live rate, you can also contact your relationship manager in case you are too busy or you're not able to go to the NSE website. You can also contact your relationship manager and you can ask a live quote for the stock that is available in your Demat account. Coming to the different series, Series A and Series B. So basically, initially, the Series A used to be the contract that used to be there, and later on, Exchange have introduced Series B contract also. The major difference is again the same, that Series A contract will be foreclosed in the event of a AGM and EGM, and the contract will get settled on a pro rata basis, whereas Series B contract will not get foreclosed in the event of a AGM and EGM. So this is the main difference between Series A and Series B. Obviously, because of the same situation, same reason, the liquidity will always be higher than the Series B. There is no restriction from our part. You can place an order in either one of them. But mostly you will also find from your end that Series B will always have the better liquidity. Now this is the example of our charges, and not only our charges but also the GST and everything. So just to give you an example, let's suppose you have lended Jet Airways 1000 quantity and the lending fee per share was 15 rupees. So your total income that arises out of this transaction is 15,000 rupees. That is your gross income. Now the brokerage will be 15% flat of whatever profit you make. So if you're making 1 lakh rupees profit, 15,000 rupees will be the income, will be the brokerage. If you're making 100 rupees, 15 rupees will be the brokerage. In this case, since the profit is 15,000 rupees, 15% of 15,000, which will be 2,000 to 50 rupees will be the brokerage. There will be a GST on brokerage, which 18% GST. 18% of 2,250 rupees will be 405 rupees. So overall net income will be 12,345 rupees in this transaction. Now above charges are excluding the DP outgoing charges that will differ from client to client, but this is the net income that will be, that this is the amount that will come in your saving account on a T+1 day. So I hope all these points are very much clear. Now again, coming to our privilege part. In order to start an SLBM, this is the 6-page form that you can see right now in our website, where you can download the 6-page form, enter the detail and submit it. And this is the NC India website, where you can select the particular month and the series, and you can place an order. So this is the basic of SLBM. I hope the every detail of the SLBM is very much clear. Now we will be open for our FAQ section. So any question that is regarding the product side, please use this opportunity to clear your doubt. Enter your question, write your name, and click on a submit button. So we have a first question from Mr. Ravi Krishna. What is the difference between best bid and best offer? Mr. Krishna, so the difference is, the best bid are the borrower who want to borrow a stock from you, and best offer are the lender, just like a normal long-term investor who want to lend their stock. The best offer are the rate that has been put up by the lender. So just to take an example, we can see Yes Bank. We can see 1,000 quantity of Yes Bank is pending at 2.30 level, which is the best bid, and best offer is at 2.90 level. So this means they are the lender who want to lend it at 2.90, and there is a borrower who want to borrow it at 2.30 level. So until and unless the order matches, the trade will not happen. The last LTP is at 2.50, kind of a middle of both of them. And why someone should quote at 2.90 level, and how you can decide what is the level to quote. So for that, you can just refer to the spread, which you can see on the right hand side. The spread in the example of a Yes Bank is around 3.85 level. So this means the borrower has an opportunity to make a money of 3.85 out of your share. So obviously you can ask for 2.90 level or even a bit more higher than this. There is no restriction regarding that part. So again, it's just like a normal secondary market, supply and demand. When the supply and demand matches, the trade will take place. But ideally, you should be placing an order somewhere near the spread price. So if the spread is 3.85 level, you should be placing an order anywhere near 90 or 80% of that value. So in this example, 2.9 is the fair value, which most probably he should get it. The borrower, the lender should get it. We have another question from Mr. Ravi. Can you please explain us the brokerage charges again? Yes, Mr. Ravi. So the charges for the SLBM section, as you can see in this example, we have taken 1,000 quantity of Jet Airways and lending fee was 15 rupees per stock. In that case, our total profit became around 15,000 rupees. The brokerage is what we are considering is 15% of total profit. So in this example, it will be 2,250 rupees will be the brokerage, and there will be 18% GST, 18% on the brokerage. So it will be 405 rupees, and the net income that comes up is around 12,345, and this is excluding the DP charges. So this is the main charges. Again, the brokerage is 15% and 18% GST. So we don't have any other questions. So I'm hopeful that we have covered everything and all the doubts are clear. We can just get an SLB privilege from our website and start lending and borrowing. You can also visit our YouTube channel to watch more other videos on a similar product that we have uploaded recently. And I'm hopeful that in the near future you will start your SLP lending and borrowing. So thank you very much for joining us. Have a great trading day ahead. Thank you.
Yes, class. So now I think the basics are much clear. Basics of SLBS, Security Lending and Borrowing Scheme. It's really very good one. One should go with that. But the first basic priority is that कि आपके accounts में वो shares होने चाहिए. जैसे कि मैंने ऐसे कई सारे इन्वेस्टर्स देखे, कई सारे ट्रेडर्स भी देखे जिसके पास हजारों की तादाद में बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज के शेयर्स है, बट वो उसके डिमेट में ऐसे ही पड़े रहते हैं. ना ही वो हेजिंग करते हैं, ना ही वो उसमें कुछ स्पेकुलेशन करते हैं, ना ही शॉर्ट सेल करते हैं, नथिंग. बस वो ऐसे ही उसके अकाउंट में, डीमेट अकाउंट में वो शेयर्स पड़े रहते हैं. उसके ऊपर उसको रेगुलर डिविडेंड मिलता है. स्टॉक अगर स्प्लिट होता है, मतलब कोई भी कॉर्पोरेट एक्शन होता है, तो उसके बेनिफिट्स उसको मिलते रहते हैं. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट वो कुछ नहीं करते. तो फॉर देम दिस इज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन. उसने शेयर्स किसी को लैंड किए हैं तो भी उसको पैसा मिलता रहेगा. एक प्राइस है, जैसे कि यहाँ पे आप लोगों ने देखा एक सर्टेन प्राइस होगी. एनएससी की वेबसाइट पे वो लाइव भी आप देख सकते हो. जो ये वेबिनार था वो काफी प्रैक्टिकल था, एंड ये अभी का ही था जब निफ्टी का लेवल 12,000 था. मतलब काफी पुराना नहीं है वीडियो. तो ये काफी अच्छी ऑफर है एंड वन शुड ग्रैब इट. जिसको स्टॉक मार्केट का थोड़ा बहुत नॉलेज है, जो ये चीज जानता है, दे मस्ट गो विद सिक्योरिटीज लैंडिंग एंड बोरोइंग स्कीम. उसमें सबसे बढ़िया बेनिफिट ये होगा कि रिस्क विल बी जीरो. देयर इज नो रिस्क एट ऑल. कोई रिस्क नहीं होगा. एंड जो बंदा आपकी सिक्योरिटी बोरो कर रहा है, की गारंटी जो है उसका ब्रोकर एंड एनएससीसीएल जो है वो ले रहा है. सो योर सिक्योरिटीज विल बी 100% सेफ. एंड एक सर्टेन टाइम पीरियड के बाद आपकी सिक्योरिटी आपको वापस मिल जाएगी. एंड थ्रू आउट दैट टाइम पीरियड, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपके पास टाटा मोटर्स के शेयर्स पड़े हैं एंड वो शेयर्स आपने किसी को लेंड किए. नाउ ड्यूरिंग दैट पीरियड ओनली टाटा मोटर्स अगर कोई डिविडेंड डिक्लेयर करता है, कोई बोनस शेयर्स डिक्लेयर करता है, स्टॉक स्प्लिट हो जाता है, जो भी कॉर्पोरेट एक्शन वो लेगा उसकी इम्पैक्ट जो है वो आपके ऊपर आएगी. उसका बेनिफिट जो है वो आपको मिलेगा, भले ही वो शेयर्स आपके अकाउंट में ना हो. आपने वो सेल नहीं की है, यू आर नॉट सेलिंग दैट शेयर्स. वो आपने सेल नहीं किए, वो अभी भी आपके ही है. तो उसके ऊपर जो भी कॉर्पोरेट एक्शन होगा उसका थ्रू आउट बेनिफिट जो है वो आपको मिलता रहेगा. प्लस एक अलग से जो आपने लेंड किया है उसका अलग से एक अमाउंट, एक्स अमाउंट जो है वो भी आपको मिलता रहेगा. जैसे कि आपके अकाउंट में टीसीएस है, वो ऐसे ही पड़े रहेंगे तो एक से दो नहीं होंगे, सब्जेक्ट टू अगर कंपनी बोनस देती है तो. अदरवाइज वो एक का एक ही रहेगा. बट अगर वही शेयर आप किसी को लेंड करते हो और उसके ऊपर सपोज आपको 10 रुपया भी मिलता है, 1000 शेयर से आपके पास 10 रुपए से वो ले रहा है बंदा, तो 10,000 रुपीज एंड दैट मैटर्स अलॉट. वो 10,000 में से आप अगेन 15-20 टीसीएस खरीद सकते हो. या तो 10 TCS एक्स्ट्रा आप एड ऑन कर सकते हो अपने पोर्टफोलियो में. सो दिस इज हाउ एंटायर स्कीम वर्क्स. 100% authenticated and risk free. So I hope the concept is clear now. Class? Okay, good. Thank you. So students, today we'll keep up to this only, and tomorrow we'll start with our NSE's module, the material that is available with us. So it will be more easier to you to understand the things because हमने practically देख लिया how it works. And इसके अलावा भी मिस्टर गौरव श्रेष्ठ जो कि प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर है HDFC के, उसके और भी वीडियोस आप देख सकते हो. HDFC की कई सारी जो प्रोडक्ट्स है वो इसने डिजाइन की है एंड ही इज गुड वन इन हिज फील्ड. यस, मंथली इट विल बी. आप कौन सी एक्सपायरी को सिलेक्ट कर रहे हो उसके ऊपर होगा. एक्सपायरी वाइज जो है वो ट्रेडिंग वहां पे होगा. यस, आपके फादर्स के अकाउंट में भी कई सारे शेयर्स होंगे तो आप भी ये प्रैक्टिस स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. शेयर्स तो आपके अकाउंट में ही रहेंगे, मतलब एक बार वो आउट होंगे, फिर जब वो उसका एक्सपायरी आ जाएगा, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट आपका पूरा हो जाएगा तो फिर से वो इन हो जाएंगे और उसके लिए आपको एक एक्स अमाउंट मिलेगी. Then class, that's it for the day. Thank you so much. Take care.